G'day guys, it's the Staff Sarge back with the Steiner playthrough with Martin of the Thessalonica Guardians. As you can see, I am purely Steiner in this run. So much Steiner loyalty. But with that comes a great price.
The convoy is traveling along a treacherous stretch of highway leading away from Defiance Industries. The tight quarters will reduce the effectiveness of deploying both lances. I suggest you plan for a single lance and try to keep your speeds in the 70 to 80 km/h range.
Honestly, 80 k's is what you want. I'm actually a bit under. So we got escorted convoy through the valley. It's not the longest run ever, but there's a fair few threats, and the vehicles are a lot less armored than those long times that we did in the in mission number 4 or 5. So what I'm not running is the screw death perception. That's taken up by one of my other lance mates. What I'm running is the Templar, that extra little detail, which is packing a pair of LBXs, a single X-Pulse along with medium pulse, and also a couple of Streak SRMs. So this thing is the big close-range heavy punch. It's nippy, but it's not the fastest thing around. Again, you may want more engine speed. Next up we have the Thunderstruck, with light PPCs. You may insert your own Akadaka joke here. I won't, even though I am actually from, I kind of live in the city where Bon Scott is famous for. If you don't know who Bon Scott is, screw you, buddy. Finally, we got the Mechwarrior, which is a Victor. If you know anything about the canon, the Victor was named after one of the biggest Mary Sues there is. Marty Stew, whatever. I call them all Mary Sue, it's a gender equal, I don't know. So, the Stalker we're not taking. But the Cyclops is in Steiner colors, as are most of my mechs, but not the Templars or the Victor. The reason why is very simple. The Templars we scrounged, and we want to really, give it up him by using it against the Davions. It's like, hey, you remember that fancy new mech that you can no longer build? Guess what we got? As for the Victor, again, I just like taking the piss out of VST. I remember a time being young and stupid, idolizing that man. Oh, what a time.
Approaching security force rendezvous.
What was that?
2 kilometers.
Copy that. Thanks for the escort, Spectre.
Well, we ain't there yet. Let's get clear before we go spending our vouchers.
Did the game make me fire a laser into the side of what? I don't know. So, convoy mission. Once again, you want your guys to be defending. And, yeah, quite a few vehicles. It's a 5 vehicle convoy. I'm just learning how to count again. And they keep up a pretty good clip. I'm going 73 and I'm barely faster than them. So if you're going 70 k's an hour, you're probably too slow and they're going to get...
The devil. Cold start, 800 meters, dead ahead.
Got him. Look sharp, Spectre Lance.
Roger.
The good old boy has good eyes. There he is. It's a Shadow Cat that's... No. You ever fucking popped hunting Shadow... You know what, that's it. You guys have got the escort there. I have a pair of 120mm shotguns. Fuck you, buddy, fuck you. You are not pop-tarting. You are not a ninja. You are a Shadow Cat. You can't even wear a black leotard thing. What do ninjas wear?
They're behind us!
Affirmative. Okay, people, keep this convoy rolling. We gotta clear these navs in a hurry. Spectre taking point.
Convoy at Alpha. Getting a little crowded around here.
Yeah, fusion reactor goes in my face. I don't give a shit. And we lost one of the vehicles, but it was the lead vehicle, which means that I get a little bit of a breather.
Alpha reached.
Protect my target.
Roger that. Roger, lead.
Right, Angel and Mags, I'm telling to guard the rear vehicle. Falcon... Where the hell did she go? I don't know. So they're taking rear guard, so hopefully whoever's coming up the back will get severely fucked over. Especially by the heavy Gauss. Oh, hey, there's a bridge. We cross that and we're more or less home free.
Convoy at bridge. Holding for escort.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
They blew the bridge. We may have to head back.
Negative. We'll take the long way around. Castle, plot us a new route. Pronto.
Already working on it, sir.
There. Uploading detour nav point Zeta. Continue on to Beta, and you're back on course.
Good work, Castle. You're a lifesaver.
Affirmative, Spectre. Roger that. Copy.
Alright, the bridge is blown. What do we do? Well, there's this, road that goes the exact same way. It's just longer. So it's like, good work. You're an expert with the map. So, okay. Seem to be that big of a thing. Okay, so Cougar. You'll find that this entire mission is very light on what you'll come across because it's designed for high speed, low drag, which generally means lighter mechs. But because and there's another pop-tiny motherfucker, Jesus Christ. Once again, have LBX-20 will travel and unload into their ass. Do like the
More bandits at Zeta. A jumper and some light armor. We need cover.
Roger. Moving
she
to
was
engage.
a jumper. And I mean as in the guys who jump off buildings and okay, that's getting extremely bad taste joking. I'm going to abandon that right now. I do like the attitude of the convoy leader. She's like, hey, there's some more guys up there, let's kill them. But then, and also the attitude of, well, the bridge is blown. I guess we might as well go home. We tried our best. And also, once again, this is another... I believe the convoy is another character voiced by Mr. George Ladeau. Big shout out to him. And not just because of the fact that he's actually doing something awful. But still is a bowler. Right, Bulldogs. They count as light armor, even though they're technically heavy tanks.
Target destroyed.
Bandits at Zeta are clear.
But, again, a fucking assault mech, you can tear them apart pretty easy. I mean, hell, you could run this mission with medium mechs. Some of the more gun-heavy medium mechs, and you've got plenty of speed to go at it. Okay, so... Four vehicles? Are there any more that are lagging behind? Oh, that's mags. Yeah, we're down. You start off with 5, we lost 1. Mission is still a go, though. Mags is keeping pace with the rear. Angel and Falcon are both AWOL.
Roger. Roger, Spectre.
Let's see if I can make him catch up.
Demolishers. Be careful.
And here we see the major flaw with this loadout. In addition to those pop-tarting Shadow Cats, which you'd probably want some long-range firepower for, Gauss rifles would really fuck him up. Yeah, Demolishers... You know what happens when you go close range with those fuckers. I mean, look at that. 2 AC-20s.
Target destroyed.
Well, I mean, he takes off most of his health, but still. Need a bit more to finish him off. And again, that's probably the biggest punch in the entire mission. Those two right there. If you get in close. And now the exciting bit. Waiting for the convoy. Yeah, I'm getting bored at this point. I'm just going to add an edit point here, so that way I can instantly cut out all the dead weight. And Mags is still keeping pace at the rear. Falcon, who's damaged, and Angel, still gone. Which means that, yeah, I don't really have as big a punch as I would like. But I assume that they were tangling with... Maybe they were tangling with the heavy. This is one of the downsides with how this game works. The fact that your sensors are completely limited to the 1 kilometer radius. There are no options for commanding. There's no way to tie into allied sensors and actually have a commanding. It's basically just like... Your company is not so much a company that you command, it's more of a, it's a HQ company. It's... Basically, they are your escort, they're your retinue. Oh, hey, there's another mech there.
Copy that.
And
Moving to
bushwhackers,
engage
and
enemies at
harassers,
Beta.
and condors.
These guys sure do want that convoy. Must be running low on expendables.
Affirmative, Spectre. Roger. Roger.
Okay, now this is the sticking point. I should actually have mech support for this because of the number of vehicles there. I mean, a bushwhacker and a couple of vehicles is not that big of a deal, but they've got enough vehicles that I'm worried, and a second bushwhacker. So do I wait for my escorts and let them get a shot into the convoy? Nope. I'm going to try and get stuck in with them. The problem is, those things have got not only do they have autocannons which are going to be firing constantly, and as has been proved on Talon,
Target destroyed. Target eliminated. Target destroyed.
constant ACs do not go well for me. And I think they've knocked out my cockpit, going off what's happening with the, or maybe I've just overheated too much. Sometimes it does that.
Target destroyed.
Trying to take these fuckers down. And there's a bushwhacker in the mix again. And I've lost one of my...
Damage critical.
I've lost an arm and a bunch of my guns. And I just walked into a hovercraft and my lance mates are fucking nowhere. And I'm hungry and I'm fairly annoyed. I just don't know if I can go on any longer. I mean, what? Hey, a gas rifle. Suddenly, everything is better again. It would be fantastic if you could actually aim. There we go. Thank you very much, the only lance mate who gives a damn. Mags. Okay, not especially. I mean, Angel, I assume.
Close up and form on me.
Was she fucked up, or is that just a thing with my HUD being completely and utterly screwed due to overheating? I mean, Falcon and Angel probably did something that got Falcon, whatever that chick's name is, shot up. And now the final leg. So in hindsight, what I realized afterwards is the fact that, wow, that is fucked up. I'm missing one arm. I realized this belatedly, just like, you know, with the high ground there, they would actually need to come up onto that plane in order to shoot at the convoy vehicles. If they stayed down there, they would be useless. I could have just done that at close range. Then I was thinking about if they swarmed, it would go badly.
You're welcome, convoy. The Spaceport Security Force will see you in the rest of the way.
Defiance Industries is very pleased with our mission performance, sir. We have early reports that units loyal to Victor are moving on planet and are likely mounting guerrilla strikes against Defiance holdings. Soon, I expect we'll find ourselves locked in with one side or the other in this war.
Well, we know that there's been at least one raid. So that Templar's crippled, but I mean, we got a Shadowcat, bit of weapons, and of course, money. Oh, hey, and we actually had a news article on the Talon raid. Templar prototype, Sign of Forces have been showing good news, and did I already read this the last time? I probably did. I has good memories. Alright, closing thoughts on that escort mission. You want fast mechs. You want your lance mates to not completely derp around. And you need to, yeah, at that point you really do need to split your forces. So here's how it goes for Steiner. Hesperus is 3 missions for each side. So we got the assault mission next in order to try and knock out the Davions that have arrived on planet. So another straight up fight, which will be fantastic. And then after that, it really does split apart. Like I've showed you that the Davions go into Tharkad. Where does Steiner go? That will be revealed when we actually get around to that. I should also point out, this is why Hesperus wasn't originally my Davion playthrough, and why I had to go back. Those planets are actually optional. Talon is required for the Davions in order to progress, while Hesperus is required for Steiner, I believe. Maybe. It would require another playthrough, and I really don't have the time for that. So, but that's my best guess. Alright, so next time, once again flipping back to the Davions, we'll be having a look at their version of Night Ops. Fortunately, because it's the Davion military running it, it is nowhere near as annoying as fuck. So I will see you guys around for that. This shout-out-worthy mech of the mission is the Shadowcat Multi-Role Medium, a 45-ton design from clan Novacat. The Shadowcat is the top-of-the-line fast combat support and scout mech, designed during the preparations for the 3050 clan invasion specifically to engage spheroid forces. Using an XL engine and endosteel internals to reduce its weight, it's a very expensive chassis, but one that can carry a Gauss rifle plus backup ER medium lasers at 100 km an hour, in addition to a mask which adds another 30 km for sprints and jump jets to allow pop-tying like a bitch. Add in 7 tons of armor, and against other mediums the Cat is a murder machine, even inside its effective range. There are only a few variants available, swapping the Gauss rifle for either ER large lasers or LRM racks, the biggest advantage making the mech slightly less ammo dependent while remaining just as deadly for its tonnage.